Welcome to Kittatinny Regional High School in Hampton, New Jersey, as Lynn's Nissan West and Muggs Media present the High School Girls Lacrosse Game of the Week. It's a huge Colonial North showdown between the hosts Kittatinny Cougars, who come in a record 3-3, 3-1 in the division under their first-year head coach Michelle Luganer, as they host the Vernon Vikings, who come in a record of 8-4, 5-0 in the division for Coach Steve Carlson. Vernon wins today. They clinched their first title outright since 2010. So Vernon's 7 years away from winning their last title. Want to thank our sponsors, Lynn's Nissan West, as they're located in Route 206 in Byram. Check out their large inventory of Nissan vehicles and large inventory of pre-owned cars and trucks. The Orthopedic Institute New Jersey, with locations throughout Northwest New Jersey. Check out their Live Well tips on the games of the week. Pope John 23rd High School and the Catholic Academy. Middle school is open over there at Pope John. For more information, go to popejohn.org. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services. Call our friend George Moorville, 973-383-3110. Business without barriers. Lorenzo's Pizza in Sussex. Stop by for a slice. Before we're at the game, check him out on Facebook. Tim's Auto and Truck Repair. Check out Tim's Auto Tips on the games of the week. And we are underway. Vernon wins the draw, and it's Olivia Balcato. We'll give you the Vernon starters. Balcato, number 2. Number 10, Brianna White. She has 26 goals. Balcato has 11 goals, has been great on draw possession. Haley DeBont, the defenseman, the freshman. Shot and a goal, and Vernon takes the early lead. I believe that was number 24, Erin Keneally. So Vernon with the early lead. So Keneally gives Vernon the 1-0 lead with 24:34 to go here in the first half. Rest of that starting Vernon lineup: Kira Doyle on defense, 19. Brielle Ellinger, number 23. She has 19 goals. Erin Keneally now has 24 goals. She's number 24. And rounding out the lineup, Caitlin Kowalski, number 29. Allie Dabrowski, number 30. Mackenzie Alter, number 31, 23 goals, 12 assists. She had the game winner the other day in their win over Wayne Hills. Brianna Palmer starts in goal, 37. Bridget Frazier, 43. And number 47, Maddie DeVries. As Vernon with the quick 1-0 lead, trying to win the ground ball. Kittatinny, as we said, 3-3. 3-1 in the Colonial North. Their starting lineup: Kaylee Van Wingard. She's number 3. Casey Smith, number 4. Lexis Paps, number 5. Erin Douglas, 6. Tara Douglas, 11. Katie Callahan, 15. Abby Schwartz, 16. And rounding out the lineup, Taylor Cooper, number 22. Katie Albinski, 26. Kaylin Smith, number 28. She has 21 goals, leading scorer for the Cougars. And Beth Mackey, number 31. And in goal, Kennedy Smith, who will be going to play at Coastal Carolina. So question here on the, looks like there was a card assessed, so Vernon will have the ball and the 1-0 lead. So Keneally with her 24th goal. So out of the free position come the Vikes, it's Keneally. Looking for Mackenzie Alter, she holds on. And the Vikings will go to work. Alter attacks the cage, shot saved by Smith. So if Kittatinny is able to get that win today to keep them in hopes of maybe getting tri-champs, they would still have to beat High Point on Friday. Jefferson only has the 1 loss as well. So a huge game. No questions if Vernon wins. If Kittatinny wins, we could have tri-champs in the Colonial North. It would be Vernon, Kittatinny, and Jefferson. If Kittatinny wins today, it knocks off High Point on Friday. So Vernon out of the free position. This is Erin Keneally. She had the game winner when we did a game here on Channel 10 at mugsmedia.com in overtime against Jefferson. That was a great game. Vernon won that game without Mackenzie Alter, who missed the start of the season due to having a mono. So that was a huge win. And the win the other day against Wayne Hills was gigantic as well. Not a division win, but Wayne Hills a solid program. So this is Smith. She swings it over looking for Alter. Now Vernon's going to have to adjust it for playing on the grass. They play on the turf at the high school and at Maple Grange. So we'll see if that has anything or an effect today. With all the rain, the field is not in bad shape. So great job by Chris Carroll and the support staff here at Kittatinny getting it ready as they'll dump it in. They were looking for Dombrowski. And Kennedy Smith, so active. Arguably one of the top keepers in the area this year, along with Victoria Priakowicz from Jefferson, Kayla Brutowski from Pope John, and Maddie Levinson from Sparta, and Jenna Blesson, terrific at Lenape Valley. This is Maddie DeVries on the run. DeVries pulls up on the brakes, looking for some help, and Vernon will get into its settled attack with the 1-0 lead as we are approaching 4 minutes into this first half. Thanks for joining us here on the Lynn's Nissan West Muggs Media Game of the Week. No whistle. And Smith doing a great job early on, very active. Smith's going to put some pressure on, and once she gets into that crease, that is a violation. You got to leave the goalie alone when she's in the crease. So they'll try to clear. Good catch there by Kittatinny. Katie Callahan on the bounce. Good scoop there by Taylor Cooper. Coach Lagerno was a graduate of Kittatinny, although they did not have lacrosse then. She played field hockey here on a very good team, and she was the head coach at West Milford. Took some time off to advance her academics and get some advanced degrees, and now she's coaching her old high school, and she's very happy to be here, and she's very pleased with this team thus far. Shot and a goal, and that's Callan Smith. And Smith ties it up at 1 with her 22nd goal this season with 20:10 to go here in the first half. So Smith, the leading scorer by far for this Kittatinny team with the goal. So we'll head back for the draw. Taking this would be Smith against Olivia Balcato. And obviously, draw possession is so important. It dictates the tempo of the game and what you can do scoring-wise. So a big game here for both teams. The de facto league championship on the line. Keneally and Smith. Smith comes up with it. We have a whistle. Whistle will be on the Cougars, and Erin Keneally will take this. Vernon will move upfield. Kittatinny almost was off sides. They got back. Good job. Brianna Smith. She had a big game in that comeback win against Jefferson earlier in the season. It really kind of set the tone for the Vikings. Looking for Smith. Good catch and a great save. I can see why Kennedy Smith, although we've seen her for the last couple of years, why she's going D1. That was a tremendous save. We'll have a whistle. Vernon with the edge in time of possession, but we're tied at 1. And the reason why, so far, Smith with a couple of nice sparkling saves for the Cougars. Again, she's going to have to play an A-plus game to keep this potent Vernon attack in check. Balcato comes through. Vernon's in their set play. Eilinger with the catch. And she'll bring it back out. Good D by the Cougars. Maddie DeVries with the ground ball win. And DeVries smartly comes back, reset. This is Smith. DeVries. Brielle Eilinger had a big game against Jefferson as well. Everyone did. They really stepped it up. And very aggressive, the keeper, Kennedy Smith. But Vernon will have it. And Islander will come out of the free position. Open net because the whistle was on the keeper. So a golden opportunity here for the Vikings. But they're going to reset, and this is Erin Keneally. Vernon, as we said, 8-4. Big win over Wayne Hills. Alter had 3 goals, including the game winner, as we mentioned. And division wins over North Warren 16-3. Jefferson 10-9. Whistle there, Morris Hills 11-5. So a good season thus far for the Vikings, as we said, 5-0 in the division. So another whistle. And Brianna Smith will come out of the free position. Dumps it over to Keneally. Whistle. And Vernon will go back to work. Good anticipation by Smith. And she forces a turnover. Nicely done by the leading scorer for the Cougars. So Kittatinny will go on the attack with 16 minutes to go here in the first half. We're tied at 1 on the Muggs Media Lynn's Nissan West Girls Lacrosse Game of the Week. And that'll be an unforced turnover. Vernon will get it back. This will be Allie Dombrowski. She had 2 huge goals against Jefferson. That was a great game to watch, folks. Now, even if you were a Jefferson fan, it was a tough loss, but it was a lot of fun to watch that game. Megan Smith had a big game. She just got her 100th career goal, so congratulations to her. So this is Alter. She got her 100th career goal last year in a tough loss to Pope John. She's going to play Kane next year. Balcado shot, goal! So she gets the goal with 15:15 to go. So Balcado with the goal, as we'll head back for the draw. That'll give you Olivia Balcado her 12th goal. As we head back for the draw. You think back to all the good players Steve Carlson had taken the draw. Fortunately hurt this year, Josie Stolzenberg. She was terrific last year. And you go back to their championship years when they won the HWS and won that league title. Steph Peterson was terrific. Jenna Harper replaced her and did a great job as well. Balcado with the carry. And Brianna Smith dumps it inside. Islander takes a shot right to the face. Hopefully there's no blood there. Stop the clock with 14:47 to go. And let's see if that's going to... It'll be a penalty, obviously, against Kittatinny, but will it be a yellow? We haven't seen a card, and there it is. So Kittatinny gets the yellow card. So Vernon will be a person up. Erin Douglas will head off. Nothing malicious there, just the stick just lost control. So Vernon will be a person up for the next 2 minutes, 14:47 to go here in the first half. Islander, tough kid. She shakes her head. She's ready to roll. So Brielle Islander will come out of the free position. And Vernon with the 2-1 lead, 14:47 to go, first half. Works her way in and puts it in the corner of the net. So Islander gets the goal. That's her 20th. So Vernon extends their lead to 2. And as we said, they've had the possession. Give Kittatinny credit. The one possession they had, they did score. So we'll see how Smith and Bolcado do here on this draw. Goes off Smith's head, ground ball. Who's going to get to it? And we'll go to Vernon on the Kittatinny whistle. So Brielle Eilinger with the goal to give Vernon the 3-1 lead. And Vernon will come out of the free position. Maddie DeVries flicks it forward. She gets it to Allie Dombrowski on the run. Dombrowski showing some good speed, being harassed there by Katie Callahan. Gives it up to Alter. She comes in, shot wide. And who is there on the backup? And will be Kittatinny possession. So Kennedy Smith will try to clear it out. Ball bouncing around. Scooped up. Keneally, shot saved by Smith. Well, Smith will get back there. Good hustle by her. So Vernon putting on some good defense here with the ride. Smith will fling it over. Nice catch on the far sideline by the Cougars as they work it up. That's Casey Smith into the middle of the field looking for Lexus Pabst. And we'll have a whistle on the Vikings. So Kittatinny will come out of the free position with 12:50 and running here in the first half. Vernon with the 2-goal lead, 3-1. So Cougars have a chance here to cut into their deficit. Lexus Pabst will come out of the free position. They get it to Smith. She has the 1 goal today. She's so tough to stop. That was Caitlin Kowalski on her. So a chance here for Kittatinny. Smith out of the free position. Such a good athlete, great scorer. She tries to shake Bolcado, tries to dump it in, and she does. So another goal for Smith, her second goal. 3-2 our score with 12:16 to go. And that gives Smith 23 on the year. So Smith gets another goal, but you know what? You have to give credit to Kennedy Smith in goal for the 2 hustle plays to get back on the backup, to get the possession to Kittatinny. They were able to clear it. Casey Smith and Lexus Pabst did a nice job, and Smith puts it in the back of the net on a tough angled shot. And it's 3-2 Vernon with 12:15 to go, and Smith will win that. And here come the Cougars looking to tie this up. They'll switch fields. And Vernon with a good D. Nice work there by the freshman Haley DeBonta as Vernon will look to clear. They're so tough in the transition, so fast. Look at Smith with the wheels. She has Eilinger in front of her. She gets away from one defender. And we'll have a whistle on Kittatinny. So Brianna Smith's hustle will result in an opportunity out of the free position with 11:30 and running here in the first quarter. Vernon holding on to the 1-goal lead. And what's been a good Colonial Division North battle. Dumps it off to Eilinger. And Smith makes the stop. So Kennedy Smith with a couple of sparklers already. And Kittatinny will look the clear. Smith gives it up. Here on the near sideline, working her way up is Tara Douglas. Dumps it off. Bounces right to the stick of Katie Callahan. Callahan takes a shot and will stay here. Kittatinny will come out of the free position. Zips it over. Good ground ball win there by Abby Schwartz. She swings it over. Kittatinny has it. Casey Smith back to the middle. Smith there scoops up the ground ball. Let's see if she takes it herself. She weaves her way in. She shoots. Saved by the Vernon keeper. Palmer with the save. So Brianna Palmer matching Kennedy Smith with a terrific save to keep this a 3-2 game with 10 minutes to go. Great job by Palmer. They try to get it to Dombrowski, to the Vikings, trying to get that ground ball. She stays with it. Good hustle by Dombrowski, works her way in, and she'll draw the whistle, and she'll come out of the free position as we have 9.5 to go here in this hard-fought first half with Vernon holding the 3-2 lead. Dombrowski spins, dumps it back. Vernon will get into a set play here. Alter works it back. Islanders doubled up. She goes to the grass. She'll draw the whistle. So Brielle Islinger will come out of this. She scored earlier. She has 20 goals on the season. Back to Maddie DeVries up top. DeVries gets the turn, takes the shot, and she scores. Maddie DeVries with the goal for Vernon as they go up 4-2 at 8:39 to go. So DeVries gives Vernon a 2-goal lead. The defender comes up and gets into the offensive action, and she scores. Nicely done by the sophomore, coming off a very nice season in hoops, receiving some all-league accolades. So we'll go back for the all-important face-off. Olivia Balcato for Vernon, and we'll see who's taking this for Kittatinny, Katie Callahan. And Balcato will get the win. And Balcato will draw the whistle with 8.5 to go. So we'll get everyone set here. And chance for Balcato, who won the draw, shot wide. And Alter on the backup will stay here. Balcato scored earlier. Her 12th of the year. Vernon will go back to work. Alter waiting for the cutters to come through. She's marked up on defense by Erin Douglas. Alter waiting. Islinger comes off the screen, gets the ball. She takes the shot, goes wide. DeVries with the ground ball. Smith, great anticipation. That allows Kittatinny to get it. Kathleen Marino has checked in. She'll draw the whistle. We'll stay here with the Cougars. They'll work it back to Casey Smith, and they'll get back to the goalie. It's like having another defender out there, the way Smith can handle a stick, and she's so athletic. As we said, going to Coastal Carolina D1 scholarship. So Vernon's ride works, forces the turnover. The Vikings will get it back on the far side of the field. Mackenzie Alter. Alter finds, looking for a wide open Keneally. Ball skips past. And Smith has it. Keneally all over her. Good job by Smith to get rid of it to Tara Douglas. Douglas trying to clear. Good screen set. And there's a turnover. And there's a whistle. And Kittatinny will come out of the free positions. Excuse me, Vernon will. 6 minutes to go. Keneally ahead of the pack. And she'll pull back. Great job of hustling back there on defense by the Cougars. And she'll take the shot. Getting back there was Erin Douglas, as well as, I believe, Kathleen Marino, too. So great job, because Keneally had a step. Keneally got the first goal of the game, her 24th. 4 goals, 4 different goal scorers for Vernon. Very balanced. Callahan's doubled up. She gets rid of it to Pabst. She shakes the defender. Looking forward, still has it. Balcado comes back and picks her up. Good catch. Marino spins, and Vernon will force the turnover. Nicely done by Kira Doyle. But that'll be a turnover, so Kittatinny will get it back with 5:04 to go here in the first half. So Kittatinny looking to make this a 1-goal game. Vernon extended it to 4-2 after the Maddie DeVries goal. Here's a chance for the Cougars. That was Beth Mackey. She's doubled up. Mackey trying to get rid of it. Great catch by Katie Callahan. She attacks the cage, and another nice save by Brianna Palmer. And good defense by the Vikings there. Bridget Frazier and Caitlin Kowalski. And then Callahan came in, and Palmer makes another nice save. This is Balcado on the run. Looking for Eilinger. Battling for the ground ball. Whistle. And it'll be on the Vikings, so Kittatinny will have it under 4 minutes to go. As we said, always in these games, running time in girls lacrosse except for goals and injuries and timeouts until the final 2 minutes where the clock stops on every whistle. So we're under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Vernon with the 4-2 lead. We'll have another whistle. Kittatinny will take the possession. Ball bounces off. Battle for that ground ball. We'll have a whistle, high stick. And will be Kittatinny possession. Abby Schwartz out of the free position. As we approach 3 minutes to go. Looks like Vernon's going to try to shut off Smith, Callan Smith, with Caitlin Kowalski. So we'll keep an eye on that. Turnover. Here comes Smith. She's got Keneally and Alter ahead of her. Smith works her way around. And nicely done defensively by Tara Douglas. The slow down Smith with 2:42 and running to go here in the first half. A 4-2 Vernon lead. Who's going to get the ground ball? Smith's still trying to get it. And it'll bounce right into Balcado's stick. She has it, weaves her way in, and she'll draw the whistle with 2:20 to go. And we're going to have a yellow card issued to Kittatinny. So Callahan will head off. So final 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Vernon will be a person up for all but 12 seconds of that. So Balcado has a goal already today to give Vernon the tie the game up, at 2-1, give them the lead 2-1, And she works it back to DeVries. turnover there. Kittatinny will get it back with 2:03 to go. But Vernon's still a person up. The referee takes a tumble. Hopefully he's okay. Yes, he is. So Kittatinny's down a person until 12 seconds to go. We'll see if Vernon tries to double up and put on even more harsh ride that they've done already with the extra person. Smith holding on to it. Keneally gives some token pressure. Smith still has it. She gets into the crease. And she'll run around the cage. And that's a great move. That's a veteran move. She's running time off the yellow card for Kittatinny. If there's no one open, no reason to do it. And she's still waiting. As we have about a minute to go here in the first half. And just a veteran move here, folks. People might be going, why doesn't she try to clear it? Well, unless she can get it to somebody like Smith right there, or if someone doesn't mark her up, just run out the penalty. They'll get even strength with 12 seconds to go. We have 43. Now Vernon will go after that Smith. And do we have an offsides? Referee stops the clock. A couple different lines on this field for boys lacrosse, girls lacrosse. The line for the girls lacrosse is the yellow one. So 32 seconds to go. Kenny Smith's been holding his ball for the last minute plus. Smith on her, trying to force the turnover. Smith now will come out 20 seconds to go. Works it back. Could be dangerous. Ali Limbrowski forces the turnover. 13 seconds. 9 seconds. Vernon might be able to get a shot off here. Great defense by Kittatinny. Whistle will stop with 2 seconds to go. But that was a terrific job by Maddie Nowotnik to stop a possible Vernon shot. 2 seconds to go. She should just fling it downfield and end this first half or run it out. And there's the horn. So after one half of play here at Kittatinny Regional High School, Colonial North Division Championship on the line for the Vernon Vikings. They have a 4-2 lead over Kittatinny. And we'll have second half action on the Linz Nissan West Mugs Media Game of the Week right after these messages here on Channel 10 and mugsmedia.com.
Hello, this is Father McHugh, Director of the Catholic Academy of Sussex County. The Academy, providing excellence in education and a faith-filled environment for all of our students in grades pre-K through 12, has moved to one campus at the corner of Andover Road and Sparta Avenue in Sparta. We offer an easy transition for our students as they journey through elementary, middle and high school education. The Reverend George A. Brown Memorial School has been repurposed to meet the needs of our youngest students in grades pre-K through 4. The new Pub John at 23rd Middle School, unique in the Dice of Patterson, offers a true middle school environment for our students in grades 5, 6 and 7. And Pub John Regional High School grades 8 through 12 continues to focus on college preparation and offers a full complement of 134 courses on 3 levels. We invite you to be a part of the Academy family. Contact Ann Kaiser in admissions today at 973-729-6125 and extension 255 to schedule a visit in any of our schools. Our doors are always open.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
This game is being sponsored by Highland State Bank, your local community bank. Visit their Sparta branch on Sparta Avenue in Sparta. Start that college fund today at Highland State Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Here at Tim's Auto, we're able to offer truck service on diesel trucks up to 5500 series. Give us a call, 973-875-6181. Thank you.
A long-time staple in Sussex Borough is Lorenzo's Pizza. Great Italian food, huge sub sandwiches, great pizza. Open 7 days a week. Lorenzo's Pizza. Come on by for lunch or dinner, or call your order in and pick it up. It'll be ready when you get there. Lorenzo's Pizza is a big supporter of high school sports in Northwest New Jersey, and they welcome all athletic teams to order from them. Lorenzo's Pizza, 973-875-5055.
I don't need an electrician. I can fix that myself.
Wrong choice, Harold. But if you're buying a car, the right choice is always Lynn's Nissan in Stanhope. This month, lease a Nissan Altima for just $122 per month, or the Nissan Rogue for only $133. Plus, you get up to $2,500 more for your trade. Lynn's Nissan in Stanhope, always the right choice.
Hello, this is Father McHugh, president of Pope John High School. Pope John once said, "You are not here on earth to guard a museum, but to cultivate a flourishing garden of life." And for the past 60 years, Pope John High School has provided a warm and caring environment for our students which strengthens faith, practices educational excellence, fosters individual growth, and maximizes each child's unique potential. Call Mrs. Kaiser, Director of Admissions, at 973-729-6125, extension 255, to schedule a visit and learn why so many families from Sussex, Morris, Passaic and Warren counties choose Pope John. We look forward to welcoming you on our campus. We are closer than you think.
Hi, my name is Dr. Robert DeFalco. I'm an orthopedic surgeon from the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. The Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey is a complete musculoskeletal practice. We have board-certified physicians who specialize in the operative and non-operative treatment of any musculoskeletal problem.
We try to evaluate, educate, and treat the patient. Here we utilize a multidisciplinary approach, taking full advantage of the wonderful orthopedic, pain management, spinal care, and physical therapy professionals at the practice.
We have a very large practice with a number of different doctors with many different subspecialties, and it's an incredible asset.
The expertise of our physicians and the professionalism of our staff is what I believe sets our practice apart. This allows us to provide timely, personalized, high-quality care to our patients.
I take particular pride in knowing that the patient is well cared for and that their experience at the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey has either met or exceeded their expectations. It's very rewarding seeing patients get back to their active lifestyles.
The team here at the Orthopedic Institute is outstanding. Without this team, I would have never made this team. And I mean that with every fiber of my being.
At the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey, we believe you don't need to travel to receive world-class care. We have 4 major locations, including Hackettstown, Roxbury, Newton, and Sparta, and multiple satellite locations serving northern New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania.
And we're back here at Kittatinny High School for the Lynn's Nissan West Muggs Media Girls Lacrosse Game of the Week. It's been a good one. Vernon with a 4-2 lead. If they win today, they will wrap up the Colonial North Division outright. Their first title since 2010. They won the HWS in 2011, but did not win a league title that year. And again, I want to thank Lynn's Nissan West. Go to Route 206 in Byram for their large selection of Nissan vehicles and pre-owned cars and trucks. Callan Smith, she has one of the goals today for the Cougars. Actually, she has both goals and has 23 on the season. Shot and a goal for the Cougars. So Kittatinny will get the goal and make it 4-3. Who scored? I couldn't see. And the goal is Carly Rigby. So great start to the second half for the Cougars. Again, we also want to thank Orthopedic Institute New Jersey with offices throughout Northwest New Jersey. Pope John the 23rd High School, the middle school is open. Go to popejohn.org for information on that. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services. Call our friend George Morville at 973-383-3110. Lorenzo's Pizza in Sussex. Tim's Auto and Truck Repair in Sussex. Check out Tim's Auto Tips on the games of the week. So 4-3 our score. Callan Smith with 2 goals and Carly Rigby with the goal. Vernon, 4 different goal scorers. Erin Keneally scored her 24th. Brielle Eilinger her 20th. Olivia Balcala her 12th. As Mackenzie Alter comes in, she shoots and scores. And Maddie DeVries had the other goal as Alter joins the scoring. Makes it 5-3 Vernon. As Alter picks up her 24th goal. So Vernon comes right back and regains the 2-goal lead. So well-balanced Vernon attack today with 5 goals, 5 different goal scorers. Maddie DeVries wins the ground ball off the Balcado win on the draw. DeVries pops out of her stick. Still has it. Good defense and smart move to get it back to the defense to Kira Doyle, but that's a turnover. And Kittatinny on the run. Terrific catch there by Taylor Cooper. Kittatinny looking to answer. Cooper will draw the whistle. And Kittatinny on fire in the first 2 minutes of this second half as they've scored a goal to made it 4-3. And Vernon answered, but Kittatinny right now playing very well here in the early stages of the second half. Coming out of the free position, shot and a save by Palmer. And forcing a turnover is Taylor Cooper trying to win the ground ball, dig it out of the grass. We'll have a whistle. And Allie Dombrowski will come out of the free position, but Taylor Cooper, terrific job there for Kittatinny. But Vernon will look to clear it out. Dombrowski swings it back over, so the Vikings change spot. And another turnover forced by the Cougars. Great job there by Beth Mackey. As Kittatinny really fired up here in the second half. We're only 3 minutes in. Cooper back behind the cage. Kittatinny trying to get it back to 1. We'll have a whistle. And it'll be on Vernon. So Kittatinny will come out of the free position. So Kittatinny will have an opportunity here. And Kittatinny breaks in, shoots and scores. And that is Beth Mackey. And back to a 1-goal game with 21-22 to go. So Beth Mackey with the goal and Kittatinny down by 1. As Kittatinny has come out on fire here in the first 4 minutes of this second half. Carly Rigby, now Beth Mackey with goals. And Kittatinny has done well on the draws early on. And that's Kaylee Van Wingarden. Katie Callahan scoops it up, so good job by the Cougars on the draw possession. Callahan will draw the whistle. So Katie Callahan out of the free position, flicks it forward. This is Taylor Cooper. Sierra Benson on her. Benson, the freshman, she lost a couple of teeth or cracked her teeth in the big win over Jefferson. Tough kid. Katie Callahan looking to tie this up for the Cougars. We were tied at 1. That's the last time we were tied. And that was 5 minutes into the first half. So Kittatinny looking to get that equalizer with 20 and a half to go. Mackey, she has a goal already. Works her way through. She shoots and scores. We're tied. Beth Mackey. And I wouldn't be surprised if Steve Carlson calls a timeout for Vernon as we are tied at 5. So we are tied up as we'll head back to take the draw. And it'll be Erin Keneally this time going against Callan Smith. So Kittatinny knotting things up at 5. Playing very well here to start the second half. Terrific win by Keneally, but Smith trying to break it up. Who's going to get to the ground ball? And again, Katie Callahan, a ground ball machine early here in the second half. Cougars have an opportunity. Mackey will drop it back off. Her and Taylor Cooper have been tremendous. This is Kaylee Van Wingarden. She'll bring it back out. Vernon will double the ball. Cooper. Dumps it inside. Chance for the Cougars. Mackey will bring it back out. All starts on getting the possession off the draw. And Katie Callahan has been terrific coming off on the circle to scoop up those ground balls. Taylor Cooper. Van Wingarden, excuse me. And will that stay in? Nope, that'll be an unforced error. And that is a semi-momentum killer for Kittatinny, but they've been terrific on the ride, forcing turnovers. So Vernon was good on the ride in the first half. Kittatinny returning the favor here in the second. Mackey all over the ball carrier. They work it back to Palmer. The ball's loose, and we'll have a whistle, and that'll be against Kittatinny. Wow, dangerous. Good hard work by Callan Smith. So Palmer will look to clear. She gets it to Balcado. And she puts on the speed, kicks it into another gear. She's shadowed by Casey Smith. And there's a whistle. And we'll have another yellow card as that unintentional shot to the head. So Vernon will be a person up for the next 2 minutes with 18:34 to go here in the second half. We're tied at 5. This is Balcado. And they'll slow her down. Good job by the Kittatinny defense. That was Kaylee Van Wingarden. This is Mackenzie Alter. She has 1 goal thus far in this one. Balcado cuts through. Here comes Eilinger. They get it to her. She takes a shot off the post. And we'll stay here with the Vikings. So Vernon will come out of the free position here. The Vikings work it back to Kathleen Smaldone, who's come in. Katie Smaldone, another of those good sophomore athletes that Vernon has. Alter, good defense again. That's Van Wingarden. Very aggressive. Vernon's a person up because of the yellow card. Alter makes the move. Draws the slide, rocket by Keneally. No one on the backup. Kittatinny's going to get the ball back. So good job by Kennedy Smith to get there. And when they were down with the yellow card at the end of the first half, she just ran around the goal and ran so much time off. Kittatinny did a great job of killing that off. But obviously, different situation, plenty of time here. They're going to go on a run, Van Wingerden. Gets it over to Beth Mackey. Mackey has a step. She's going to try to take a shot. She's cut off. Good defense by the Vikings. That was Allie Dombrowski. Doubled up now with Dombrowski and Benson. But Dombrowski stopped a possible opportunity for Mackey. Now here come the Cougars. With the spin, we'll have a whistle. That's Maddie Nowotnik. And Vernon's defense forces the turnover and the charge. So Vernon will get it back. We're tied at 5 with 16:05 and running to go in what's been a great Colonial North Division battle. These two teams have had a pretty good rivalry the last few years. Last year Vernon won 10-5. The year previous, I believe Kittatinny got the victory. Jessica DiMartini did a great job with this program, getting it to where Coach Lugerner can take over and really build on it and be in the hunt for a league title. So Jessica did a great job. Give a big shout out to her. So Vernon will get into its settled attack. This is Mackenzie Alter. She'll wait. Good D by Kittatinny. Alter being patient. Now she'll be pressured by Erin Douglas. Callan Smith will come over, try to force the turnover, and we'll have a whistle on the Cougars. So Vernon will have it out of the free position. 15 minutes to go. Alter. Stop. Smith is out of the cage, but she gets back. But she's just got terrific field vision, Kennedy Smith in goal. That's Smaldone. Dumps it in, can't get it to go. Brianna Smith will keep the possession for the Vikings. Smith draws the whistle. She'll come out of the free position. Excuse me, folks. I heard it's Brianna White, and I apologize. I've been calling her Brianna Smith. My bad. I apologize to Brianna. Brianna White comes out of the free position. My apologies, Brianna. Shot and a goal! So White will snap the tie. Vernon goes up 6-5 with 14 minutes to go. Well, Brianna White with a terrific job there, gets her 27th goal. Again, my bad, folks. And Brianna White deserves to get the credit for that goal, and she's played well all game. So we'll go back for the face-off, and it'll be Keneally for the Vikings. And Smith for Kittatinny, flicked all the way back. Battle for the ground ball. Vernon will come up with it. Down the far sideline, I believe that's Kowalski. Sends it back. Frazier, and she's harassed there by the Kittatinny defense, Casey Smith, but Palmer will get back there for the Vikings. So Brianna Palmer will try to clear this out for the Vikings. And Vernon will get it. Frazier looking to clear, gets it to Benson. And she'll hold on to it. But the ball pops loose, and that's a great win by Brianna White. White dumps it off. Chance here for Vernon, unsettled. Smaldone. Mackey on her. And Vernon will get into their settled attack. 12:40 to go here in the second half. Vernon holding the 1-goal lead, 6-5. Balcado swings it over. Vernon will keep the possession with the 1-goal lead. Smaldone swings it over. This is Benson. Eilinger. Kennedy Smith way out of the cage. So active. This is White. She just snapped this tie. Makes a terrific move. Takes a shot, saved by Smith. And Vikings will keep it. Erin Keneally with the win, but that was a huge save by Smith. Balcado, good catch. And there's Smith being active like another pole back there. Breaks it up. She's doubled up now. Alter and White on her. And a whistle be on the Vikings as Kennedy Smith will look to start the clear here for Kittatinny. They trail by 1 with 11:15 to go. And it goes right to the Vernon stick. Keneally will win it. And Vernon will get back into their settled attack. That was Sierra Benson. Smaldone. And Vernon coach Steve Carlson's going to call a timeout with 10:53 to go here in the second half. They have a 6-5 lead. We're going to take a break, folks. We'll be right back as well.
Hello, this is Father McHugh, president of Pope John High School. Pope John once said, "You are not here on earth to guard a museum, but to cultivate a flourishing garden of life." And for the past 60 years, Pope John High School has provided a warm and caring environment for our students which strengthens faith, practices educational excellence, fosters individual growth, and maximizes each child's unique potential. Call Mrs. Kaiser, Director of Admissions, at 973-729-6125, extension 255, to schedule a visit and learn why so many families from Sussex, Morris, Passaic and Warren counties choose Pope John. We look forward to welcoming you on our campus. We are closer than you think.
I don't need an electrician. I can fix that myself.
Wrong choice, Harold. But if you're buying a car, the right choice is always Lynn's Nissan in Stanhope. This month, lease a Nissan Altima for just $122 per month, or the Nissan Rogue for only $133. Plus, you get up to $2,500 more for your trade. Lynn's Nissan in Stanhope, always the right choice.
Hi, my name is Dr. Robert DeFalco. I'm an orthopedic surgeon from the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. The Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey is a complete musculoskeletal practice. We have board-certified physicians who specialize in the operative and non-operative treatment of any musculoskeletal problem.
We try to evaluate, educate, and treat the patient. Here we utilize a multidisciplinary approach, taking full advantage of the wonderful orthopedic, pain management, spinal care, and physical therapy professionals at the practice.
We have a very large practice with a number of different doctors with many different subspecialties, and it's an incredible asset.
The expertise of our physicians and the professionalism of our staff is what I believe sets our practice apart. This allows us to provide timely, personalized, high-quality care to our patients.
I take particular pride in knowing that the patient is well cared for and that their experience at the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey has either met or exceeded their expectations. It's very rewarding seeing patients get back to their active lifestyles.
The team here at the Orthopedic Institute is outstanding. Without this team, I would have never made this team. And I mean that with every fiber of my being.
At the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey, we believe you don't need to travel to receive world-class care. We have 4 major locations, including Hackettstown, Roxbury, Newton, and Sparta, and multiple satellite locations serving northern New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania.
A longtime staple in Sussex Borough is Lorenzo's Pizza. Great Italian food, huge sub sandwiches, great pizza. Open 7 days a week. Lorenzo's Pizza. Come on by for lunch or dinner, or call your order in and pick it up. It'll be ready when you get there. Lorenzo's Pizza is a big supporter of high school sports in Northwest New Jersey, and they welcome all athletic teams to order from them. Lorenzo's Pizza, 973-875-5055.
Hello, this is Father McHugh, Director of the Catholic Academy of Sussex County. The Academy, providing excellence in education and a faith-filled environment for all of our students in grades pre-K through 12, has moved to one campus at the corner of Andover Road and Sparta Avenue in Sparta. We offer an easy transition for our students as they journey through elementary, middle and high school education. The Reverend George A. Brown Memorial School has been repurposed to meet the needs of our youngest students in grades pre-K through 4. The new Pub John, the 23rd Middle School, unique in the Dice of Patterson, offers a true middle school environment for our students in grades 5, 6 and 7. And Pub John Regional High School grades 8 through 12 continues to focus on college preparation and offers a full complement of 134 courses on 3 levels. We invite you to be a part of the Academy family. Contact Ann Kaiser in admissions today at 973-729-6125 and extension 255 to schedule a visit in any of our schools. Our doors are always open.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
This game is being sponsored by Highland State Bank, your local community bank. Visit their Sparta branch on Sparta Avenue in Sparta. Start that college fund today at Highland State Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Linz Nissan West Muggs Media Girls Lacrosse Game of the Week. Colonial North Division on the line. Vernon with a 6-5 lead and the ball. Thanks for joining us here on Channel 10 at MuggsMedia.com. I'm Dan Cleary. As Vernon called a timeout, Coach Steve Carlson to keep the possession. They have the 1-goal lead. A ton of time left. As Vernon will start from behind the cage, Mackenzie Alter. But this has been a defensive battle. Kittatinny wins, possibility of tri-champs if they beat High Point on Friday. Jefferson only has 1 loss in the league. On the doorstep, save by Smith. Let's see if they can turn this into a goal to tie it up, but what a save. Callan Smith with the ball. Doubled up. Wow. What a save on the doorstep. This is Taylor Cooper. Tries to weave her way in. She shoots, she scores. We're tied at 6. So Taylor Cooper with the goal with 9:58 to go. That's a direct result of the tremendous save made by Kennedy Smith. She's been the difference maker today, folks. Vernon's going to have to find a way to solve her if they want to get this championship to themselves. But Kittatinny has other ideas. And it's Smith and Keneally for the draw. 9:58 to go here in regulation. Battle for the ground ball, and Balcado get it. And here come the Vikings. As we are tied in the Linz Nissan West Mugs Media Game of the Week. Trying to make the turn was Alter, but Smith is all over her. Alter with the move, breaks in, shoots, and she scores! Kenzie Alter with her second goal. Vernon goes up 7-6 with 9:12 to go. That's Alter's second goal. It gives her 25 on the year. So Vernon retakes the lead in this seesaw battle, 7-6. What a game. Back for the draw, Keneally and Smith. Balcado trying to get to it. Ball's loose. Who's going to win the ground ball? No possession yet, and a great job there by Kaylee Van Wingerden. Kittatinny on the run, looking to tie it up. And Van Wingerden will pull it back out. They'll get into their settled attack with 8:50 to go. It seems like the teams have alternated. And there's a turnover, and Balcado forces it. She's got room. Balcado, see if she pulls it back out, run a little clock. Not a bad idea, unless you got a layup or Alter has it. Shot, save by Smith. Wow. Kennedy Smith keeping the Cougars in this one. Will that be a turnover? Good defense by Alter. And picking up the ground balls, Kira Doyle. And she works it back. Here come the Vikings. This is Kowalski. She dumps it off to Brianna White. White weaves her way in. Good ball movement here by Vernon. Brielle Eilinger. And she'll slow things down. Vernon getting a settled attack. 7:45 to go. 7-6. And this barn burner. So Vernon will come out of the free position. And I think, let's see, will they attack or are they going to run some clock and run settled? We'll see. This is Eilinger. And she's going to dump it off. Vernon will go to work. Erin Keneally. It's been seesaw battle, each team answering each other. Good catch by Alter. She breaks her way in wide. Who's there first? And they give it to Kittatinny. Great hustle by Kennedy Smith. The goalie will get back there, boy. She's the player of the game right now for Kittatinny. So Vernon with the 1-goal lead. 6:40 to go. Here in the second half, we'll have a whistle. And that'll be a turnover. Unforced error there by the Cougars. And Vernon will get it back. Big turnover as the clock continues to run. So the goalie is out. Keneally's there. Big juncture here. Vernon can get up by 2. And then we'll have a huge draw possession, a draw if that comes through. But Vernon will hold on to it. Smith gets back. Vernon going to work the clock. They're coming off a thrilling 10-9 win the other day against Wayne Hills. And they're in another tight one again today against a much improved Kittatinny team. Very impressed with the Cougars. Balcado, nothing there. Cut off. Good defense again. That was Carly Rigby with the D. Shot goal doesn't count. Whistle beforehand. That was Katie Smaldone with the shot. She'll come out of the free position. That's good news, bad news. You know, the bad news is no goal, but the good news, you keep the ball out of the free position, the clock continues to run. So Smaldone with an opportunity here for Vernon to try to get a 2-goal cushion. She works her way in, takes the shot. Another save by Smith, who's going to win the ground ball. And Erin Keneally, a big ground ball win. So Vernon will keep the possession. That's even more important there, as Vernon wants to work the clock, under 5 to go. They have the 1-goal lead. Smaldone again, she draws the whistle, she'll go down. Again, these whistles continue to let the clock run until 2 minutes to go. So they eat a lot of clock, and ideally if you're the team with the ball and the lead, you don't go attack the cage here, you run a little clock. Unless you have a free, easy layup. Takes the shot, goal! Katie Smaldone with a big goal for the Vikings. And Vernon will go up 8-6 with 4:15 to go. Wow. And folks, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Dr. Robert DeFalco. I'm an orthopedic surgeon from the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. The Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey is a complete musculoskeletal practice. We have board-certified physicians who specialize in the operative and non-operative treatment of any musculoskeletal problem.
We try to evaluate, educate, and treat the patient. Here we utilize a multidisciplinary approach, taking full advantage of the wonderful orthopedic, pain management, spinal care, and physical therapy professionals at the practice.
We have a very large practice with a number of different doctors with many different subspecialties, and it's an incredible asset.
The expertise of our physicians and the professionalism of our staff is what I believe sets our practice apart. This allows us to provide timely, personalized, high-quality care to our patients.
I take particular pride in knowing that the patient is well cared for and that their experience at the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey has either met or exceeded their expectations. It's very rewarding seeing patients get back to their active lifestyles.
The team here at the Orthopedic Institute is outstanding. Without this team, I would have never made this team. And I mean that with every fiber of my being.
At the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey, we believe you don't need to travel to receive world-class care. We have 4 major locations, including Hackettstown, Roxbury, Newton, and Sparta, and multiple satellite locations serving northern New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Hello, this is Father McHugh, Director of the Catholic Academy of Sussex County. The Academy, providing excellence in education and a faith-filled environment for all of our students in grades pre-K through 12, has moved to one campus at the corner of Andover Road and Sparta Avenue in Sparta. We offer an easy transition for our students as they journey through elementary, middle and high school education. The Reverend George A. Brown Memorial School has been repurposed to meet the needs of our youngest students in grades pre-K through 4. The new Pub John, the 23rd Middle School, unique in the Dice of Patterson, offers a true middle school environment for our students in grades 5, 6 and 7. And Pub John Regional High School grades 8 through 12 continues to focus on college preparation and offers a full complement of 134 courses on 3 levels. We invite you to be a part of the Academy family. Contact Ann Kaiser in admissions today at 973-729-6125 and extension 255. to schedule a visit in any of our schools. Our doors are always open.
This game is being sponsored by Highland State Bank, your local community bank. Visit their Sparta branch on Sparta Avenue in Sparta. Start that college fund today at Highland State Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. A longtime staple in Sussex Borough is Lorenzo's Pizza. Great Italian food, huge sub sandwiches, great pizza. Open 7 days a week. Lorenzo's Pizza. Come on by for lunch or dinner, or call your order in and pick it up. It'll be ready when you get there. Lorenzo's Pizza is a big supporter of high school sports in Northwest New Jersey, and they welcome all athletic teams to order from them. Lorenzo's Pizza, 973-875-5055.
I don't need an electrician. I can fix that myself.
Wrong choice, Harold. But if you're buying a car, the right choice is always Lynn's Nissan in Stanhope. This month, lease a Nissan Altima for just $122 per month, or the Nissan Rogue for only $133. Plus, you get up to $2,500 more for your trade. Lynn's Nissan in Stanhope, always the right choice.
Hello, this is Father McHugh, president of Pope John High School. Pope John once said, "You are not here on earth to guard a museum, but to cultivate a flourishing garden of life." And for the past 60 years, Pope John High School has provided a warm and caring environment for our students which strengthens faith, practices educational excellence, fosters individual growth, and maximizes each child's unique potential. Call Mrs. Kaiser, Director of Admissions, at 973-729-6125, extension 255, to schedule a visit and learn why so many families from Sussex, Morris, Passaic and Warren counties choose Pope John. We look forward to welcoming you on our campus. We are closer than you think.
Welcome back to the Lynn's Nissan West Muggs Media Girls Lacrosse Game of the Week. A terrific game with the Colonial North Championship basically on the line. Vernon with an 8-6 lead with 4:15 to go. Sophomore Katie Smoldone with the big goal for the Vikings to give them a 2-goal lead. But there's a ton of time left in this one. Big draw here. Vernon wins it. They'll try to run some clock. Obviously, Kittatinny will try to make it and take it. So, take it and make it. So, big draw here. Smith flicks it back, and it's a great win to Katie Callahan. Kittatinny back in it. Is that going to be a turnover? Kowalski with a terrific defense, battling with Smith. And Caitlin Kowalski with the defensive play of the day for the Vikings in the field with 3:52 and running. And you know Vernon with the 2-goal lead is going to try to run some clock here. But look at Kittatinny. They will be whistled, though, as Brianna White goes down. Tough kid. She's going to bounce up. She's one of the leaders on this team. You imagine her and Alter. The ball will be in their stick along as with Erin Keneally as well. But Kittatinny is not going to go down without a fight. So Brianna White having a good game today. She's going to draw the defense, sends it out. Vernon spreads the field. They can run some clock, and then one of those terrific goal scorers, Alter or Keneally or White, can shake off a defender. And with the field spread, they might get a nice clear path to the goal. But no need here. See if Kittatinny starts to double the ball. We'll have a whistle on the Cougars, 2:45 to go. Brooke Eilinger. Balcato still has it. Veteran move by Balcato, the senior. No reason to shoot. This is White, another one of those senior leaders on this team. Vernon 2:15 away from wrapping up their first division title since 2010. Balcato takes a shot, and there's the whistle. And that'll run it down to 2 minutes. Clock will stop as Vernon will come out of the free position. So clock will stop on every whistle here. Vernon with the 2-goal lead. They're looking to run this one out. And they will join the likes of Jess Mills and Brittany Ast and Leslie Werner and Steph Peterson, Nicole O'Keefe, Nadia Womble as champions that put up a banner in the Vernon gym. Brittany Parrick as well. A great 2010, and then the next year, 2011, two fantastic teams for Coach Steve Carlson. 1:26 to go, whistle. So a big play by Kowalski on defense, Caitlin Kowalski, to get Vernon the ball back. So Vikings going to look to run this out. Shot to the head. That'll stop the clock. We'll have a yellow card. 1:13 to go, so Vernon will be up a person here in the final 1:13 of this game. And if somehow Kittatinny is able to come back instead of the overtime, they will be down a person in the OT. So Vernon will go back to work. Brianna White. The whistle. But the whistles don't hurt Kittatinny now because the clock stops. White flings it back to the corner. That's Eilinger. Smith comes all the way out. And Vernon now 57 seconds away from going undefeated in Colonial North play and winning that championship. But what an effort by Kittatinny tonight, folks. We'll see them again against High Point on Friday. Kennedy Smith showing why she's a D1 goalie. So the whistle was on her, empty net. And it doesn't really matter now for Kittatinny. If you lose 8-6 or 9-6, you got to get a turnover. Vikings running the clock. Smoldone, she had a huge goal to make it 8-6. Balcado shot, doesn't get through. 35 seconds to go, and Keneally with a ground ball win. Smith on her. She's had a terrific game on both ends of the field. 22 seconds to go. And Vernon's going to get a championship, folks. Congratulations to the Vikings. Alter, if she can, she's going to run this out. Another whistle on the Cougars. So Vernon will move to 9-4 overall, 6-0 in the Colonial. They'll win the championship as they await seedings to come out for the HWS. And Kittatinny will fall to 3-4, 3-2 in the Colonial. And they will play High Point, which should be a dandy of a game under the lights up at High Point. Alter with 10 seconds to go. Shot, goal. Icing on the cake for the Vikings. Alter gets her third goal with 6 seconds to go, and Vernon has a 9-6 lead. So the senior who started the season on the DL because of mono, and the biggest game for the Vikings in this year, she comes up with 3 goals. She has 26 on the season, and they're led by the seniors. A lot of youngsters on this team, but Balcado, White, Keneally, and Mackenzie Alter all getting the job done, and senior Brianna Palmer in goal. As the horn will sound in a couple of seconds. So congratulations to the Vernon Vikings as they have captured the Colonial North Division Championship, their first since 2010, with a hard-fought 9-6 win over the Kittatinny Cougars. So congratulations to Steve Carlson and the Vikings. That'll wrap it up here from Kittatinny High School. For our cameraman, Jordan Catelli, I'm Dan Cleary. We'll see you again soon on Channel 10 and MugsMedia.com on the Linz Nissan West Mugs Media Game of the Week.